Steve Smith at the SPARQ Observatory. We are back with NGC 3628. The last step we did was spectrophotometric color calibration, or SPCC. And a lot of times for not just SPARQ, but other observatories, you can have lights around. The SPARQ Observatory is parked right at the edge of a parking lot whose lights are on all night. And for security reasons, we have not been able to convince them to turn them off. So we have to deal with those lights in processing, post-processing after we've taken our images. And a lot of times we end up with this kind of green tint to our images at SPARQ, and be nice if there was a way to kind of get rid of that green. And fortunately for us, PixInsight has a great tool that we call the SCNR, and that stands for Subtractive Chromatic Noise Reduction. So right away you should know what noise reduction is. We're going to see if we can reduce the noise in that. Chromatic just means, in music, it means notes that are not of a particular scale that you're in. There are notes that are extra from a major or minor scale. But in color, we're talking about RGB or some other colors. Chromatic means color, referring to color. And then subtractive means we're going to be subtracting some color out. So subtractive chromatic noise reduction, SCNR. This is, out of all the tools in PixInsight, this has got to be one of the easiest ones. We go up under Process, All Processes, find the SCNR tool. There it is. You can select which color you want to remove. So depending on what tint you have in your image, you can select what color. And you can see we've got the standard RGB. G is the default because that seems to be, I think PixInsight realized this is the color that most people have trouble with in their images. All this is just fine. Protection method, average neutral, amount 1, preserve lightness, which you already want to do. And then again, all we have to do is drag the new instance triangle over to our image, and voila. Now you may say, well, now it looks reddish purple green. This will actually help a lot. You'll be surprised as we go through it. So that's all there is to SCNR. SPARQ students, make sure that you save this as the next step. And so that is, if we go under Save As, we want to make sure that we're staying organized. This is step 4. Actually, I'm making it 3.5 because I realize I'm already kind of gotten ahead. So this is going to go in between step 3 and step 4, and we're just going to call this SCNR. Again, subtractive chromatic noise reduction. In other words, there's too much green. Let's get rid of it. Click that button. All good. And away we go. And then we will continue on with our processing with our RGB image. Again, this is Steve Smith. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you next time at the SPARQ Observatory.